Good morning, everyone. I'm Bob Simpson, and it is my pleasure to serve as the current treasurer of Christ Church and as the chair of the new revisioning committee. Christ Church stands at an important time in its history. We have not been able to gather in our centrum or any other part of our building for 10 months now, and it may be a few more before we can do so. That fact has had many implications for our church. As I have been thinking and praying about this over the last few months, it has dawned on me that our situation has much in common with the one we faced more than 50 years ago following the fire. There were substantial questions then about whether we could rebuild. For example, would the insurance company pay enough on our claim, and could we raise the rest? And while hindsight is 20/20, and I think it was Betty Jane Berger who said, we're all happy to have 20/20 in our hindsight. We know, of course, that the church was rebuilt, and we have greatly benefited from those inspired and bold decisions made at that time. I was a brand new college graduate and can remember sitting in a meeting in the chapel, which, as you know, was saved from the fire by closed fire doors, and listening to a consulting pastor say to the group, and I've never forgotten his words, every generation should have an opportunity to build a church. I also vividly remember my immediate silent reaction, oh, I hope not, but I misunderstood. He went on to explain that the church is not a building, but a group of God's children gathered to accomplish a mission. And he observed that the energy and enthusiasm generated by that effort would not only fulfill the mission, but would infuse the ministries and programs of the church for years to come. And I think that's indeed what happened. He was right. I suggest we're in a similar place today. The catalyst wasn't an overnight fire, but a year-long scattering of our congregation forced by a pandemic. But the result is the same, the need to rebuild the church, both in terms of finances as well as ministries and programs. Perhaps this sounds alarmist, and I don't mean it to. Rather, I suggest it presents a wonderful opportunity to look at everything we're doing and want to do and reweave the ministries, programs, and activities into a new tapestry which meets our needs and our financial capabilities. To that end, a committee has been charged by the Church Council to undertake a revisioning process. It has been so named because it will serve as a successor to the marvelous visioning work done now almost 15 years ago, which culminated in a report full of exciting ideas. But we're now almost a decade and a half hence and facing new, unprecedented challenges. It's time to take a fresh look. I offer all this as a background for this key point. Each of you holds the key to the success of this effort. The flyer enclosed in your bulletin reveals multiple ways in which you can be of service, including submitting free-form comments and ideas for the new Christ Church. We welcome any idea you have for the benefit of the church, and you can submit it by email to Molly at the email address listed, office@ ccumwv.org. And if you'll put revisioning on the subject line, that will help. Responding to a survey or more than one that we will compose and send out as this process continues. Or perhaps being part of a small group to craft a strategy for a particular ministry or program. You will receive a letter soon that will explain this process further. Let me close with this thought. I have faith that we, our church, will emerge more vital and vibrant than ever, just as we did a half century ago. Why? Because I know that God has a plan for us that includes each of you. And I also know that what God lays upon your heart will manifest in powerful and wonderful and perhaps unexpected ways. I'm excited to share this journey with you. Thank you.